Welcome to the Breaking News Show by eTurbo News. For more episodes, go to breakingnewsshow.com. Stay tuned for the latest. The Winemaker and His Wine, A Personal Perspective. Excerpts from an interview with Israeli winemaker Avi Feldstein. Feldstein, this has been one of the most challenging times in my life as a winemaker. Since October 7th, our winery has been in a danger zone, missiles, threats from Hezbollah, you name it. There were days when it was just too risky to go to the vineyards or even step foot in the winery. But despite that, we went anyway. Why? Because this isn't just a job, it's what we believe in. It's who we are. Wine is about connection, to the land, to history, to values. That belief gave us the strength to keep going, no matter how tough it got. Supply chain disruptions. Feldstein, the conflict inevitably disrupted supply chains, from sourcing materials to managing logistics. Grapes were harder to access during the harvest season, and ensuring quality required extra effort. Nevertheless, we were able to navigate these challenges through careful planning and collaboration with local growers and partners. Employee welfare. Feldstein, my first priority has always been my team. These are not just colleagues, they're like family to me. Nachman, Takov, Sharon, and Aaron have been absolutely incredible during this time. Their safety was my top concern, so we adjusted workflows and schedules to keep them out of harm's way. Despite everything, their dedication and resilience have been inspiring. They've shown up with heart and determination, reminding me every day why this work matters. Community support. Feldstein, the way the community has come together during this time has been incredible. Neighbors showed up to offer shelter, help, and even raised money to support those affected. It's in moments like these that you realize wine is not just a product, it's a symbol of who we are. We've done everything we can to support our neighbors and employees because we're all in this together. That spirit of solidarity has been a source of strength for all of us. Emotional impact. Feldstein, I won't sugarcoat it, it's been emotionally draining. You wake up every day unsure of what's coming next. But at the same time, this work gives us purpose. It's grounding. It reminds us why we do what we do. Adding to this, we cannot forget that there are still 100 hostages in Gaza, soldiers, family, men and women risking their lives for us. We owe it to them to continue living and doing our part. We wish for all the hostages to return home safely and alive, along with our soldiers. We salute the IDF and their immense efforts since the vicious attack by Hamas and the multi-front war they are navigating. Their bravery and dedication inspire us to keep going. Adaptation strategies. Challenge in production. Feldstein, we've had to be flexible, more than ever. The dates of the harvest were shifted to adapt to the security situation, ensuring we could pick the grapes safely. Bottling schedules were also adjusted to work around the disruptions. Every decision was about balancing safety with keeping the winery running. It's been a constant dance, but one we've learned to navigate without compromising quality. Innovations. Feldstein, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that challenges push you to think differently. The real innovation this year is that we managed to survive and continue creating wines despite everything. Beyond that, our focus on using autochthonous grapes and crafting unique blends, like Shemesh, a blend of Syrah, Grenache and Argauman, reflects our innovation philosophy. These wines are not just about technique, they embody the story of resilience and creativity that defines us. Market dynamics. Consumer sentiment. Feldstein, I think people understand that Israeli wines have a story to tell, and in times like these, that story becomes even more meaningful. Our consumers are smart drinkers. If they feel that our wines don't reflect quality and drinkability, they won't stay. There are plenty of other choices out there. That's why it's my responsibility to stay true to myself and to our philosophy. I must maintain a consistent winemaking style so that our unique imprint is tasted year after year, earning the trust and loyalty of those who enjoy our wines. Marketing approaches. Feldstein, we've shifted our focus to highlight our journey, what it takes to create wine in these conditions, and why it matters. During the war, Israelis showed incredible solidarity by purchasing more wines from the north to support local businesses affected by the situation. For us, however, the focus has never changed. My winemaking agenda has always included a deep respect for the geographical origins of Upper Galilee. It's about staying true to the land and its story, which is what gives our wines their soul. Outlook. Feldstein, I see a bright future ahead, even with everything going on. The challenges we're facing now will shape us, make us stronger. Israeli wine is still carving out its identity, and I'm excited to be part of that journey. Hope and resilience. Feldstein, what gives me hope? My team, the community, and the simple act of making wine. There's something powerful about transforming grapes into something that brings people together. It's a reminder that even in the hardest times, there's beauty and connection to be found. In my opinion, Feldstein Winery Grenache Rose Dry, a Provençal elegance from Israel. A representation of Provence in each sip. Feldstein Winery's Grenache Rose Dry emulates the classic French Provençal style, demonstrating the winery's dedication to elegance and terroir-driven winemaking. Produced primarily from Grenache, this rose exemplifies the grape's versatility and capacity to yield refined, vibrant wines. Grapes and harvesting. The Grenache grapes are manually harvested early in the season, ensuring optimal freshness and balanced acidity. This precise timing preserves the delicate fruit and floral qualities essential for a distinguished rose. Sensory experience. The wine presents a pale salmon pink hue in the glass, indicative of premium rose production. The bouquet presents aromas of fresh wild strawberries, raspberries, and a subtle note of watermelon, accentuated by floral undertones and a nuanced sweetness moderated by its minerality. This dry rose exhibits crisp acidity, reminiscent of lemons and grapefruit, in a light body, with red fruit flavors, raspberries, strawberries, complemented by citrus zest and a subtle saline complexity. The finish is clean, vibrant, and refreshing, rendering it suitable for warm weather consumption. Expertise. The wine reflects Feldstein's minimalist philosophy, allowing the grapes and terroir to be prominently featured. A gentle direct press extracts lightly pigmented juice, producing the characteristic pale color. Low-temperature fermentation preserves delicate fruity and floral aromas. A brief aging period in stainless steel tanks, potentially on fine lees, enhances the wine's crispness and subtle richness. Terroir. Situated in Israel's Mediterranean climate, the vineyard benefits from warm days, cool nights, and limestone clay soils that impart a distinct minerality and structure to the wine. These natural advantages, combined with Feldstein's craftsmanship, result in a rose that is both expressive and elegant. Overall impression. Feldstein Grenache Rose Dry embodies the essence of Mediterranean summers, presenting a sophisticated combination of freshness, complexity, and balance. Search results for FeldsteinKosherWine.com as the ideal place to buy kosher wine online. KosherWine.com offers the largest selection of fine wines and offers free shipping on every case. Copyright Dr. Eleanor Gerli. This copyright article, including photos, may not be reproduced without written permission from the author. This is a two-part series. Read part 1 here. Toast to Innovation, launching Feldstein wines in the U.S. Resilient, passionate, and profoundly humanistic, Feldstein Winery's ethos exemplifies the enduring spirit of Israeli viticulture. Feldstein's clientele comprises discerning enophiles who appreciate not only the sensory properties of the wines but also their provenance. His style is eloquent yet direct, with a subtle poetic influence. Thank you for listening. Watch and listen to more episodes of BreakingNewsShow.com.